Yet another stage. So, I suppose I know basically about how this is going to go. Only now we have the jalapeno that I'm going to be using instead of either of those. Which do I pick? I don't really have any snorkel zombies, and the squash might be more helpful, so. Yeah. So, as you can see over there, we had a Zamboni zombie. A zombie riding a Zamboni. A Zomboni. Wait, time out. Yes! Yes! I was hoping that the game would call it that, and it did. I couldn't remember, but dang, that just made my day. Yeah. So, gonna have to... Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Slay my enemies. Quick DBZ abridged shout out there for all of you who watched that show in the audience. Okay, so could plant down another sunflower. I could do this and then plant down more sunflowers. Sunflowers everywhere for the win. Come on. Right, 2 more and we're golden on that. All right. So yeah, the jalapeno is interesting, and at some point during the stage I'm going to need to demonstrate what it does, because we're definitely going to need to use one at some point. When I thought of a good metaphor for it, we'll see that later. I'm gonna be really mad at myself if I see that I missed a ton of coins while focusing more on gathering sun. Like, I'm gonna be blowing my stack over that, if that happens. Oh, and of course, there's the conehead zombie. Almost missed that one. But see what I mean? Like, I could very easily be missing a ton by just not looking in the right place. Yeah. Slow you down. Plant some more sunflowers. Right, we need to start building out here too. Building? Planting. We're planting. Not building. Alright, pretty soon we should be good. Come on. You know what? We're gonna do that for now. Bit of a stopgap, but it'll work. So let me make sure I'm up to 125 so that in the event that a Zomboni comes out, I'm in a good enough position to handle it. Yep. Alright. Looking good. Alright, I hear one. So have you guys ever seen Back to the Future? Remember that part where the car does the thing with the flaming treads? Boom. That's probably my favorite one use per plant. Like, you plant it and it just goes instantly. It's probably my favorite. And we didn't get to really see it, but the Zomboni was gonna leave behind an ice trail. The jalapeno automatically melted that too. So it's really good at, in particular, countering those. And overall it's just pretty good. Like, not gonna lie. I like the Zomboni a lot. It's got a fun name too. It's That always helps. Money. Just start laying out my defenses there. It's back up, so if another Zomboni comes out, we can handle that pretty well. Sometimes I just like the little noises that the zombies make. Just like the occasional little brains. I don't know. Yeah. So we're starting to get some more action up in here. It's just... I've already mentioned this a lot, but there's a degree of just fun that I'd say we can have, or I can have at least, with defense in this game. I'll admit, we are leaving... Oh, crap. Jalapeno is not at all up. And it's just gonna run straight through a walnut. So I'm gonna have to kind of do this the old-fashioned way, I think. Or that works. The jalapeno... Okay, so it's not exactly a one-hit, one... The Zomboni can't necessarily take everything out. But it is rather effective at taking most things out. Yes! Finally! Finally! Favorite plant in the entire game. Right here. Spikeweed. Pops tires and hurts zombie that step on it. No idea how long I've been waiting for this. I am so happy that we finally get this. Nah. Step aside, squash. I'm gonna keep the jalapeno to melt that. Yeah, I'll keep the 3-peater, but Spikeweed. Costs 100. Fast charge time. We just won the game. Well, we won this part of the game. But seriously, Spikeweed is hands down my favorite plant in this game. And I've been waiting so long for us to get to it. I forgot that it took this long. But holy crap. Watch. Watch this. Yeah. It did a fair amount of damage that quickly. So, yeah. Spikeweed is my favorite plant in the game because it just deals with things. Like, less effort needed than ever before. And once you start just building up like 2 rows, 2 strips, that's like a lot. It's a lot of damage right there. Unfortunately, it might have to wait a bit as I build up a bit more sun. But it's just, it's great. And it's got such a fast recharge time too on it. The fact that it pops tires is effective also is, it's great. I love Spikeweed. Definitely my favorite plant in this game. Come on. Come on. Yeah, let's watch how fast that goes down. Look at that. That could have taken, like, 3 of these tiles. And it only took 1 because of the Spikeweed. So yeah, I'm gonna lay that down there. Just to do a little bit of damage. Yes. I'm gonna hold it up there. Ooh, and you can also put Spikeweed right outside of those to do damage as they get stuck there. That's like... I should be planting more sunflowers though, really. Because we're running low, but planting that 1 Spikeweed definitely slowed me up a bit. And plus now I can lay down another one. Okay, so we're moderately in an alright place right now. Okay, thank goodness that worked. Alright, that's gonna get stuck on the walnut, I hope. But yeah. Need to start laying down more, though, just to show it off better. Create, like, a walking carpet of death on the land. I feel like I didn't necessarily come up with that, though. I feel like I saw it in a YouTube video somewhere. Credits to whoever came up with that initially. But I'm gonna take credit for it right now as being something that I do, because I think it's awesome. Yeah. Pop. Right. Well, this just got utility, like, we'll see here. If a Zamboni, or if a Zomboni comes out, then I'm just gonna pop it. The only real downside is that it can't be used on water, and we're gonna see something later that also damages its effectiveness, but for these land-based stages, there's like nothing better. Plant more just along the top there. We haven't even need to use the snow peas yet, which is odd. Normally I'd be all on that. Lay that down there. Just help improve. Oh gosh. Now we're making sun. Yeah. Ideally, we have walnuts there to continue holding them up as they go. I wonder. Yeah, it's not really worth it. I was gonna test out. You know what? Do it. Okay, yeah, that did work. Wasn't sure. Okay, yeah, that works. Problem is, walnuts are starting to lose effectiveness as we get further in, because we're just dealing with larger hordes that rip them apart faster. So that is kind of lame, but also understandable. Yeah. But I will admit, we're having to deal with a whole lot less on the ground now because of the spikeweed. Like, it's just making child's play of a lot of these enemies. Like, this buckethead is not going to pose a problem. And watch the Zomboni. Pop. Done. We can almost instantly lay down another one because it's cheap and it's so quick to recharge. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy watching them just sort of walk into it and just take constant damage. Yeah. Just more sun to place it down all on here. The only problem... Oh, lame. That's gonna happen like once every video now, isn't it? Yeah. Get some coinage. Alright. Walk on that. Hurt your feet. This is going really well. More spikeweed. Now I can start focusing on getting 3 Peters up. So at that point, then we're just winning. Hashtag winning. Yeah, look at that. This is just pure, unadulterated damage. Pop. Plus, with the sunflowers going like they are, like, we just really don't have to worry about sun. It was probably the biggest mistake I made on my first playthrough of this game, was not doubling up on sunflower rows to try and make room for more of these, like, damage stuff. Probably the biggest mistake I made the first time I played through this game. Wish I had listened to everyone who had told me otherwise. Also, I never thought 3-peaters were that good until I realized and reconsidered that, yep, they are pretty good. Right. No, that was a mistake. That was a wrong move. Misclick. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Just some more sun so we can get the rest of the 3-peaters up. Alright, huge wave, final wave. Here we go. Pop, plant. Surprised that explosion doesn't do damage to anything else around it. Alright, here we go. I'm expecting you. Okay, maybe not. Huh. Alright. This one might break though, so I need to keep that walnut on standby. Whereas you're just gonna fall apart on those spikes. Now does it become apparent why I like that plant so much? And I may go back to the shop after this level to show something else off. Or I may not. Only time will tell. These are pretty good too. We're about to talk about these. Peas that pass through it turn into fireballs.